What is going on, everybody? It is Monday, December the 20th, and that means it's time for my News Radar. So let's start this video off with a little bit of Pixel 6 news. If you guys remember, Pixel 4 did something really different than what we had seen on the prior Pixel devices and on the ones that would come after that. They focused really heavily into face unlock. They had that forehead up top with the 3D dot array. They basically said, us too, iPhone, we will also have face unlock, despite the fact that I would tell you I greatly prefer fingerprint scanners over face unlock. I don't know what advantages face unlock really gives anybody that a fingerprint scanner doesn't also give you, but I digress. Google did lean heavily into the face unlock world, and then that feature just kind of went away with the Pixel 5, the 4a, 5G, all these other different Pixels. It went away. Well, now with the Pixel 6, it seems as though face unlock may be coming back via a software update. Let's jump over to XDA developers because they've got the scoop here via 9to5 Google, but I think I like their layout a little bit better of this news article, so we're going to go to them. Basically, what they found buried in the Android 12L beta is a little bit of information here referencing not just using fingerprint, but actually using face or fingerprints to biometrically unlock your device. Now, obviously, the Pixel 6 does not have a 3D dot projector, an infrared camera, an iris scanner, anything weird like that. So at this point, I mean, I think it's going to just be somewhat unsecure. Insecure? Unsecure. Insecure sounds like it's going to not be confident. Maybe that's the right word, though. An unsecure version of face unlock that's kind of just using photography, I guess. Just, hey, that's your face, and this is not as secure as iPhone or as Windows Hello, but it is another option for unlocking your Pixel 6, potentially coming with Android 12L. Now, obviously, that beta is already out. I'm running the beta on this Pixel 5, and I did a video breaking down Android 12L on that Pixel 5, and as well as what's coming with Android 12L on other devices like Surface Duo and other larger screen devices. But it looks like Face Unlock may be coming back to Pixel. Is this something that you care about? I know a lot of you guys out there have bought the Pixel 6. It's a great enthusiast device. A lot of people, are excited about Pixel 6. So let me know in the comments down below if you're excited about Face Unlock. What do you think about Face Unlock? Personally, I still think the rear-mounted fingerprint scanner was quite good. The Surface Duo's side-mounted fingerprint scanner, I think, is quite good. Your hand just goes there, easy peasy to use. The Z Fold, which is somewhere else right now, same thing, side-mounted is fine. Even in display is okay. So I don't know, what advantage do you think Face Unlock is going to bring to the Pixel 6? Do you care? Is it something you're going to use? Let me know. Now, staying in the world of Google Pixels, the Pixel Watch has been rumored over and over for about 37 3/4 of a year, and it looks as though it may finally actually be coming. Heads up, I am reviewing the Mobvoi TicWatch 3 Pro Ultra. I think that's the whole name, so stay tuned on the channel for that review coming up very, very soon. It looks, so far, to be a phenomenally great smartwatch that might actually tear me away from my Fitbit Versa. I digress. The Pixel Watch appears to actually be coming. We saw some leaks about it via Jon Prosser some months ago. Now we have some software leaks that might add some additional details to it. Let's take a look here at this really well done article here on Chrome Unboxed, which is a really good YouTube channel. They really don't need my plug because they're doing better than me anyways. But at any rate, if you like Chromebooks, really great YouTube channel. And this author here, Robbie Payne, great stuff. And what he does here, first off, let me just refresh your memory using the pictures they've got posted here. This is what Jon Prosser showed off as supposed leaks of what the Pixel Watch was supposed to look like. And I think it looks freaking awesome. Obviously, the watch that I am wearing and reviewing is physically quite large and quite thick, and that is quite svelte and modern and a very different look. You could argue this looks like a watch. An old-timey watch, I guess I should say. Old-timey, I mean, I guess people still wear watches. But this looks much more modern, and I think it looks fantastic. And hey, Google, if when you make this thing, if you want to make me Team Pixel, I don't know what I have to do to be part of Team Pixel. You send phones and hardware to everybody, to channels with less subscribers and way less views than me, but you won't send anything to me. You won't even return my emails. If anybody over there at Google's paying attention, I'd love to review this bad boy when it comes out as well. Let me get back to the story at hand here. Now we have something additional here. Let's scroll back up to the top here. 9to5 Google has done a deep dive in the latest Android Studio Wear OS emulator, and they found something quite interesting indeed, Robbie says here. They found a bunch of watch faces buried in that studio where basically you can build your apps and kind of customize things before releasing. It's an app building type thing. They found a whole bunch of watch faces that had not been seen before. And if we let this thing start playing here, you'll see them roll through. And some of these are very Fitbit sort of looking watch faces. And I think that they look really good, really nice and sleek, smooth animations. But these are very possibly a look at the watch faces you're going to be seeing on the official Pixel Watch when it eventually does release. And as you can see here, they're really leaning heavily into Fitbit icons, right? This is Fitbit stuff. And of course, Google now owns Fitbit. So almost certainly we are seeing here that Fitbit Google integration in an upcoming Pixel Watch. And I am personally very excited to see what's going to happen there. Are you a smartwatch owner? I think a lot of Surface Duo users, I think you kind of have to be a smartwatch owner because you got to pull this thing out of your pocket, then you got to open it up. I mean, I guess you can do the whole peek thing, right? Or you can look at the glance bar back there in the back and see, but no one's doing that. Now everyone's just use a watch. Okay? Just use a watch. It's way better. So what watch are you using? Are you interested in something like this? Again, sound off in those comments down below. Now we need to talk about something a little bit more depressing. Let's talk about Android 11 for the original Surface Duo. It's still here. It's still charged up. Still waiting on that update. But let's talk about that update. Saw this tweet just the other day. Okay, this is related but unrelated. This is a tweet from Spectacular Gadgets, a great YouTube channel that you should definitely be watching. She has posted some Surface Duo content as well. You may already be aware of her content, but if you're not, definitely go check her out. She tweeted this, that her LG Wing just got its Android 11 update. This is a company, LG, which doesn't actually make phones anymore. This is a phone that was put out by a company that no longer makes phones, and it just got Android 11. And that kind of stings, I would imagine, for Surface Duo users. So what I want to do here real quick, and this is kind of tied into a Reddit thread that I kind of perused earlier that kind of was a little tough for me to get through just because it was such, let's just say tempers, emotions are rather high. So if you go to Reddit and you go to the Surface Duo subreddit, you'll likely see the thread I'm talking about. Everyone's arguing about Android 11. Is it coming? Did Microsoft promise it was coming this year? What did it all mean? When is it coming? All that stuff. So let's look here at a Twitter thread, something I just tweeted earlier. I kind of organized my thoughts here, and I'm going to kind of go over the timeline with you of Android 11 and updates in general with Surface Duo. So February 11th, 2021, Martin, and I'm not even going to attempt, it's German. I'm not even going to give that one the old college try. Dr. Windows reported Android 11 was coming to Surface Duo in summer of 2021. Now that was, if you saw that news story, if you remember that, that's the origin of it, was Dr. Windows. And this is what we have here. Android 11, this is from Dr. Windows, now scheduled for summer 2021. There's a good reason, collaboration between Microsoft and Google, all this stuff's rolling back into the OS, and that actually turns out to be true. That was what Android 12L is going to be. Their work is rolling into Android, not just Android 12L, I shouldn't say that. It's not that all of Microsoft's Duo work is going specifically to Android 12L, but Android 12L is going to have a lot of Microsoft's work rolled into it. So he said, summer of 2021, Windows Central, as well as many other publications, picked up on that report from Dr. Windows and rolled with it. Obviously, that did not happen. On September 23rd, 2021, which was my 32nd birthday, mind you, The Verge reported Microsoft announced Surface Duo 2, shipping with Android 11, and now the company is committing to release OS updates for the original devices this year. We, quote, we remain committed to providing updates to Surface Duo, and we're working to bring Android 11 to existing customers before the end of this year. And if we do a quick history lesson here, they had said with the original Surface Duo will be supported with OS and security updates for 3 years. Now, obviously, 2021 is not over. It is December the 20th. There's like 11 days left. It is possible that in between me filming this and me publishing it, the Android 11 got released. If that happened, I guess just don't watch the rest of this video. But assuming that improbable thing did not happen, Microsoft has gone on holiday now. Okay, they're on Christmas vacation. Last word we had was that Android 11 was complete and it was sent to Google for certification. Google has to sign off on it, then they can push it out. And obviously, if you've continued watching, that has not happened. Microsoft has failed to deliver Android 11, and if they have failed to do this, they will not be back in their offices until January of 2022. Now, there's a lot of debate going on in that Reddit thread where people are saying Microsoft never promised 2021 for Android 11. All they said was, we are committed to providing updates. We're working to bring Android 11 to existing customers before the end of the year. That's not a promise, they're saying. Here's the problem I have with that. Yeah, technically you're right. Technically, Microsoft never promised to bring Android 11 to Surface Duo in the year 2021. But here's what they did promise. They promised OS and security updates for 3 years. It has been now, by my count, 450 days, and they have provided exactly 0 OS updates to Surface Duo. In that time, Android 11 and Android 12 have been released. They have failed to deliver either of them. 450 days, they have failed to deliver a single OS update despite having promised to deliver 3 years of OS updates. So you can say they didn't promise Android 11 this year. If that's the way you want to go, if you want to cut them that much slack, if you want to give them that much rope to hang you with, feel free to do it, but I'm not going to. This is ridiculous. They have absolutely failed. This was my last tweet. The only way to see this is an absolute and outright failure to deliver on expectations for a premium device, and Microsoft should be held accountable. This absolutely sucks. And this is unfortunately, this is Microsoft's behavior apparently. The original Surface Pro device wasn't very good. The second one was better. The third one was really good, and off they went. It is looking more and more like they released the original Surface Duo with no intention to really do a whole lot with it, knowing that the second one would be better and that maybe the third one would be the one that's going to really take off, and that's probably their hope and their intention. And frankly, it is looking more and more like they don't give a crap about the original Surface Duo, and if you bought one, I just don't think they care that much anymore. I really don't. And honestly, it's a bummer for me that that's true, and it's a bummer that people are defending them. And I mean, yeah, let's say in between me filming this at 5:38 p.m. Eastern Time on December the 19th and 9 a.m. December the 20th, they release the update. Or maybe 15 minutes after or whatever, they release the update. Whatever. I don't even really think that matters. Because Android 11 has been out for so long that Android 12 is already out. Devices are getting Android 12. This thing's running Android 12L, the thing after Android 12. And we're debating on whether or not Microsoft technically promised Android 11 or not. Come on. We cannot be so forgiving of this stuff. We have got to hold them accountable. And I've got a video coming later this week where I'm going to go over all the bugs that Surface Duo 2 is having as far as being reported from you guys. Even though I really like Duo 2 and I think it's a wildly improved device over the original, we can't act like there aren't problems. We cannot, like I said, give them enough rope to hang us with on something like this. They have failed you. If you bought this thing, they have failed you. And it is high time for people to get more and more vocal about this and to stop defending them for this kind of shit. It's just not okay. This was a $1,400 device. 3 years of OS updates. 450 days later, 0 OS updates. Not a single one. I'm irritated about this. And I'm irritated that people are defending them on this stuff. Stop defending them. Once again, here I am on my soapbox. Hopefully, I'm not going to make too many people angry that feel like they should be defending Microsoft or making excuses for them. And if you start making excuses for them, oh, it's a different form factor or driver. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. They're the biggest software company to ever exist. LG could do it with a phone that flipped around into a letter T. They could do it. You tell me Microsoft can't do that? Microsoft can't get Android 11 going? How many people are working on Surface Duo? Are there 4 people working on the phone at this point? I mean, seriously. Enough's enough. Guys, that is all the news I have for you today. Be sure to check back every Monday and Friday for the next News Radar. Thanks for making it to the end of this video. Thanks for always hitting that like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. You guys are great. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.